What's up, everyone? Amber here with the Ambitious Strength Nutrition Table podcast, bringing you up-to-date nutrition facts, busting those myths that you hear all over the internet, and just teaching you new ways to implement some of the old tools and tools that have been around for a while to help guide your nutrition and dieting habits. Now, today I want to talk about food logging, food tracking, whatever it is you want to call it. I think it's frowned upon by a group or several groups of people, but I think that it can also be used as a tool. That doesn't mean that I don't think it can be used improperly. I think that's completely the case, and I think that these people who don't want to use it as a tool have seen it used improperly as a tool, and that can create some fear and some anxiety around it. So food logging and food tracking. Now, what is it? Now, you can have very different levels, and this is where I like to start with clients, is right at the basic level. Just literally log what you eat. What do you eat on Sunday? What do you eat for breakfast on Sunday? Because I know damn well that none of you remember what you had for a snack last Sunday at 3 p.m. But maybe you had some stomach pains on Monday that you weren't aware of. Knowing what you had for a snack the day before, especially in that time frame, is super important. So the reason we log or we track is to identify patterns. We want to identify patterns in our eating habits. We want to identify patterns in our symptomology for other things, whether it's GI, muscular pain, a nagging injury. We want to monitor those variables and identify any patterns or mispatterns that might be happening, patterns that we don't expect to see, that we don't necessarily want to see. And you can have anywhere right down to where someone measures the exact gram of rice that they eat, the exact amount of an apple that they consume. Again, depending on what your symptoms are, where you're currently at, that might be necessary. It might be necessary based on your goals. So there's different levels to this, and those are going to all pertain to your goals. So there are levels, like I mentioned. Now, how do I food log? You write down everything you eat. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Do not put any pressure on yourself to feel guilty, to eat differently. You're just looking to log. Again, we're looking for patterns. Don't change much. Now, this is the first few weeks of some nutrition onboarding as well, and this is kind of what it looks like. We're gathering data at your current so that we can make the best decision right now and gather the lowest hanging fruit. Now, the lowest hanging fruit is the one that we can reach the easiest. That's going to be the tastiest, right? So it's going to be the one that's going to get us the most gains in the least amount of effort, shortest amount of time, and that's, again, going to depend on goals and what your training habits are like and what your current nutrition habits are like.